many people like being looking stylish and fashionable. Well, I sure do. Well, we'll be talking fashion and style on the Medley show this day. My name is Cecile Egbele, and you're welcome to 1 hour of fun, entertainment, and information. Now, I was going through my social media handles, and someone sent me a link of a stylist I saw. She did something really different. Of course, we know that we see different people styling on Instagram, styling on their different social media platforms, but this one is different. She reminds me of what's this famous? She reminds me of Nigerian female rapper. She did a rap video on how to style a pleated skirt. Trust me, you will love it like I did. Right after which we'll get to have a chat with her. So let's see how to style a pleated skirt.
It's your girl with your dose of style inspiration. Style a pleated skirt, your next education. Put on the skirt and layer with a slip dress to create a new look that's sure to impress. Look 2, take it easy, tuck in a tee. Pair it with heels, classy, look guaranteed. Look 3, up the style with a wardrobe staple. White shirt so fluid, from simple to graceful. Look 4, take it up a notch with a white blazer. Nothing wrong with sophistication and some major flavor. Look 5, still a blazer, but we going sleeveless, just to show you how your options are limitless. Look 6, unconventional with a shirt dress. Not your waist with a belt for a huge success. Final look, turtleneck with a black beret. Pair with your brogues and you're gonna still slay. So check it to get more of your style inspiration. Follow me and become a style sensation. It's IJ signing out one time. What?
Wow, getting to see that video, I was like, wow, where is the word MC? I know we had a head MC, we have Sasha, we have some other female rappers. Wow, and she did this really, really well. I went on Instagram and I found her, and she's here with us in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, drums rolling, get to meet Ijoma Agu. You're welcome.
Thank you, Cecile.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you. That video is good.
Thank you.
It's different.
Thank you.
You're a stylist.
Yes.
Stylist, like fashion style, or what kind of stylist?
So I prefer to use the general word stylist because that encompasses fashion styling, personal styling, which is tailored to an individual style and trying to help them determine their style. And fashion styling can be broad, where you're working maybe with models, or you're working with movie or music in the music industry, fashion industry. So I'm just a stylist. I love to work with clothes. I love to work with style. And yeah, that's me.
All right, good to meet you, Ijoma. You're doing very well. Now, let's look at that video, how to style a pleated skirt. So you had about five different ways to
I think style. About 7 ways.
About 7 ways to style. So do we have what's the official look, the casual look?
Yes.
I know. So, I mean, amongst those, can you explain some of which can't fall in for which category of outing?
Thanks. So I try to incorporate different styles for different people, because I do understand that people have, different places that they could wear it to. People are more in a formal sector where they go to work, and people are in an informal sector. So I try to encompass or kind of accommodate everybody's unique style. And so you would see that I styled with blazers in there, which is like a formal look, and with heels. And then I also tried styling with a t-shirt and with sneakers. So it's not just a very rigid kind of formula I was trying to introduce. I was trying to introduce a formula that can capture anyone's individual style.
So I have anything in my wardrobe and I can always find a way of styling it differently?
Yeah, that's the idea, and that's kind of like one of the big visions around my kind of styling job. I try to let people see that you can work with what you have. It's just in trying to be creative, in finding different ways and multiple ways to style one particular outfit. And it's also a message to people that you don't necessarily have to go big on a budget before you can look good. It just depends on how creative you can get with your wardrobe.
All right, tell us your choice of what you're wearing today.
So I love colors, so you can see that in my outfit. I'm wearing a graffiti oversized blazer, which can also serve as a blazer dress. Then I also have...
You want to stand...
sure. So this is an oversized graffiti blazer. I love art, and sometimes I like to incorporate different forms of art. Like in my video you saw, I incorporated rap music, which I grew up on with my styling. So here I love art, and I come from a family of artists, so I try to incorporate art into my fashion. So I have a graffiti blazer, and then I also have high-waisted pants, which I consider a wardrobe staple. Now the thing with this outfit is that I can wear this in multiple ways. I can wear this as it is, like a dress,
Like
or maybe
a short dress.
for an evening occasion, something like that, a red carpet event. And then also on this, I can wear this with any kind of outfit. So I can wear this with a different kind of blazer for work. I can wear it with a t-shirt. I can wear it with suspenders. You know, so the idea for me is that when I buy, I try to buy smart so that I can get multiple wears from my wardrobe.
All right, and I see the sleeves.
Yeah, I like to fold up my sleeves to give it a little bit of, edgy, an edgy look, So I love my blazers folded up all the time. It gives me, I just like it. It gives an edgy look to it, and it's a tip for people too.
So if I'm going to wear this, you can wear it with any other color or a skirt. Can you wear it with a short skirt, maybe?
So you could wear it with a short skirt. The thing with the blazer is that it has multiple colors on it. So anything on this blazer you can wear as an undergarment underneath it. So that's the idea behind it. So you can wear it with white, with blue, with green, with black, with yellow, with red. That's the versatility of the jacket. You could also wear it with cycling shorts. You could wear it with just a white shirt underneath it. You can wear it with jean shorts. You can wear it with black pants. You can wear it with leggings. It all depends on how
and
creative.
I can wear a belt on it if I
you
want.
can, and cinching your waist, to define your waist, which is always a very good tip when it comes to styling.
All right. Do you consider patterns when dressing, when trying to style somebody, and body size maybe?
So for patterns, I have one rule, which is moderation. And so most times when I'm using patterns, I like to be very moderate depending on what kind of patterns I'm using. So for example, if you're using stripes, if I want to go with stripes, I would use maybe bigger stripes on my bottom and smaller stripes on my top. Or I just go with one part of my body in stripes and in plain colors. Now the thing is, with different body types, especially maybe for the bigger, fuller girls, you don't want to use a lot of pattern. You want to tone it down with bolder colors, but maybe throw in a really bold pattern on the parts of the body that look smaller, because bolder colors make your body look slimmer.
So really,
yes,
bolder colors
make your body look slimmer. So if you have a fully busted girl, you wear a bolder color like black or navy blue to make that part look smaller.
A solid color.
Yeah, a solid color, bold, solid color. Thank you, that's the word. And then if you have someone who has narrow hips, then you can play up with patterns like patterned A-line skirts or balloon skirts to just make that part look fuller. So it depends on the body type. You have to be conscious of your body type when you're buying clothes in different patterns, and you want to be moderate about it so it's not offensive to the eye, so that people start to wonder whether you you didn't look in the mirror when you came out of your house.
You had another video, the shirt dress.
Yes, that's an old one.
That's an old, yeah. And we'll just talk through the shirt dress. So tell us the different ways you actually say you can wear that simple shirt dress.
So I think I styled that in about 9-8 ways, and I just took one shirt dress, which is a staple, which I consider a staple. A staple is an outfit that is still very much versatile, even when there are different trends, fashion trends. So a staple works for you. And so with the shirt dress, I understood that people had difficulties in styling it and really didn't know what to do with it. And so I thought maybe breaking it down in simpler ways to show how you can work with it, how you can layer with it, how you can simplify it, and just demystify that difficulty in styling a shirt dress. And so that was the idea behind it. But also, again, with the same vision that I have, that you don't have to break your bank before you really look good, and you can have multiple wears from one outfit as long as you're buying smart.
Okay, I think we have some messages. You can keep your messages coming. You can ask questions on what you have in your wardrobe and how you can style what you have for the various outings you have. All right, I have one here from Chioma. Okay, well, she just says Chioma from Enugu. She says, I really love the rap videos. Say hello to Ijeoma.
Thank you, Chioma.
Another person, sorry, you didn't write your name. He says, LBD, the little black dress. So we hear everybody should have a little black dress. How can I wear this dress to work and later on an outing in the evening?
Okay, that's a really good question. So the LBD, or the little black dress, is a versatile dress. And the word little can be relative. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a really tiny dress that inches way up above your knees that is inappropriate for work. It could be a little black dress that is a pencil dress that just sits slightly above your knees. So that's really fine to wear to work. So now if you have a little black dress, you can don a blazer over it that makes it conducive for you to go to work, or probably layer a shirt underneath it. So that makes it very formal. And then when you're going out for your evening thing, you can just take off the blazer or take off the shirt, put on your strappy heels, and you're good to go. So yeah, that should work.
All right, so what are the must-haves for a lady in her wardrobe?
Well, I would say, I like to talk about staples. So I would say a high-waisted jean, pair of jean trousers. A white shirt is a big necessity, like the little black dress, like the color the viewer mentioned. But I also say maybe a little white dress, or maybe a little sequin dress that you also have for an evening occasion. I would say sneakers. I would say belly there, strappy heels. Those are for your evening occasions. I would say pumps for work, and I would say accessories. So always have good accessories. Make sure you have bracelets, little rings, your necklaces, your earrings. I'm also big on hats, so have hats or berets, really, because accessories have a way of playing up your outfits, taking an outfit from being simple to very sophisticated, or very well dressed or edgy. So I'd say invest quite a bit in accessories, and you don't have to go really expensive. I would also say a blazer. A blazer is very important. You don't know when you might have that interview, or you might have to show up before a big personality, and blazers go from church to work to weddings to anything that you need to get to. Black blazer.
You have a black blazer
and any other. So a black blazer, the normal tailored black blazer is a good one to have, or maybe even a white blazer. So I would say those are, like, off the top of my head, things that you can have. And a very good t-shirt. T-shirts.
Yes, I see you like t-shirts.
T-shirts are underplayed, but they're very good additions to your wardrobe.
And I see that most of the t-shirts I see you have, they're all patterns.
Yeah, I love plain. I do have plain white t-shirts, but because I love art, like I said, I like to go for messages or cartoon characters or things. I just love colors, so I like to play that up a little bit. And it's also good to it's very catchy, so you have people wanting to look at you a second time and say, what's on your t-shirt, which is a good way to get some attention. Yeah. All
right, Ijoma, I'll be letting you go very soon. Because we'll be having you on the show, I decided to do this, so please pass me. Am I good?
Yes, you are. So I love your pants, which are very bright colored. Like I said, I love colors, but I like that you toned it down with your heels, your black heels, which are also very classy. And I like that you have an African touch to it. So you went home with the Ankara bits, and it kind of blends really nicely with the pants. And last of all, the pearls, which are very classy. So well done, girl. You did well.
Thank you. Did you hear that? Well done, girl. I did well.
Yeah.
Ijoma Agu, thank you very much for coming around.
Thank you for having me.
I'll be watching out. I'll be watching your space.
Please watch.
Once I see you put up something, boom, I'm going to bring you on again.
I'll be happy to be back. Thank you so much for having me. I did have fun.
All right, thank you very much. I've been speaking with a stylist, Ijoma Agu, and she's just told us how to style in different ways, whatever we have in our wardrobe. And very importantly, you don't need to break a bank, you don't need to empty your wallet to look stylish. All right, Ijoma, I'm a lover of purple, like the pants you have on. Okay. There are different shades of purple. How can I wear these? Okay, that's not so clear, but so different shades of purple.
Yeah, there are different shades of purple, but I would say that it depends on your style, whoever that message is from. So if you're bold with colors, I would say anything goes with purple. So I just did a series on colors that go with purple, strangely enough, on my Instagram page, and you have different colors like yellow, you have green, you have white, you have orange, different colors, and pink. So depending on your shade, the idea is, like I said, moderation. So if you're having like a really bright orange, you want to go maybe a slightly darker shade on top, or you just want to tone it down with black. And again, like I said, depending on your style, if you want for really bold, bright colors, then by all means, have a field day with that. But if you really want to tone it down, then I would say maybe tone down the purple by going with dark, bolder colors like a black or like a white or like a dark pink, something like that. But hey, please, purple is beautiful. Purple is royalty. So yeah, just
yes, I know. I know back in the day they would tell us that horizontal stripe and vertical stripe for different kind of body. That when you are plus size, you will take the
vertical.
The vertical, true.
Well, the thing is that there are many rules when it comes to fashion, and one thing I do is that I just look at what makes you look good, as a person. So if I'm dealing with a big-bodied person, number one, I want to know what you feel comfortable in. That's one. But then in understanding your body shape, like if you're big, for example, if I'm dealing with a pear-shaped person, which is somewhat like a triangular shaped, I would add more focus to your upper body because that body part is slimmer, but your lower portion is kind of really wide. So I would play up with prints. I would play up with patterns on your upper side to make it look bigger. And then I would play up on your lower side with darker, solid colors. So I would say that there are many rules to fashion, but I feel like make a rule that just works for you and you feel comfortable in, you feel stylish in, and you feel happy with. That's one of my rules.
All right, this person... Amina Abdullahi, she says, I love your guest. Please, can I have her Instagram page handle?
Oh, thank you, Amina. So my Instagram page is at Ijeoma, which is at EEJIOMAH, at EEJIOMAH, at Ijeoma.
Okay, all right. We have some more messages. I would send you. Well, most of you have our links already. I guess they can get to meet you. All right, so we'll take a fashion break now. And just before that, someone has sent a message and says that I didn't get to see Cecil's outfit completely.
So do you want to?
All right, so I guess I should stand up so you get to see what I'm putting on. All right, so she just said I'll wear a nice purple pants, contrasting
pink pants.
Yeah,
sorry, you turn down the color with the black classy heels, and I would say with the peplum, which is a very good addition to your wardrobe. Now, if you want to conceal a big gut, like if you're eating so much food or you feel like you're bloated, peplums are the way to go. They just kind of cover that and make it look seamless. So that's a really lovely peplum that you have there. And ladies, get a peplum if you don't have, if you have one of those big tummy days. That's a good tip.
All right, now you know the tip, and well, this is me. Thank you very much, Ijeoma. All right, now we'll quickly go on the fashion break, and then the program will continue.
Nigeria is a fashion powerhouse, not only on the African continent, but globally. Numerous Nigerian fashion designers have won accolades for their exemplary work and roles in showcasing the Nigerian spirit, culture, and diversity. These fashion designers are no doubt the trendsetters putting Nigerian and African fashion on the international map. 2207 by T. Bali has been behind many show-stopping looks this year, but the definitive look from the brand has got to be the Adire bow skirt. Spotted on the likes of Tiwa Savage, Toke Makinwa, and numerous celebrities, the fashionably inclined were eager to jump on this colorful and cultural trend. The brand is known for its signature bold approach to colors, youthful and versatile designs, form-fitting tailored pieces, simple and yet classy fashion. This men and women's wear brand drives on its delivery of opulence through bespoke services. The brand focuses on its high-end clothier, which creates glamorous dresses for women and well-crafted tailored suits for men. The brand is recognized for its clean cuts and fit, while maintaining a concise attention to detail. While he has long been recognized internationally, this year has kept his name in the mainstream mentions, thanks to a generous feature of his custom fits on Big Brother Niger host Ebuka. This self-made Nigerian fashion designer is famous for creatively fusing traditional West African fabrics with modern tailoring techniques. Launched in 2005, she has since grown to become a global fashion brand, with showrooms in New York and Nigeria. She typically uses Ankara to create captivating and luxurious custom prints. Her latest collection has been spotted on celebs like Tiwa Savage and Issa Rae. The Lagos-born and based designer is reinterpreting traditional West African fabrics and Nigerian craft with his namesake label that he launched at Lagos Fashion Week in 2013. He made international headlines this year for his collaboration with the Karl Lagerfeld brand. Working from his Lagos studio, he collaborates with artists and design groups across Nigeria in Kwara, Kogi, and Lagos, as well as supporting a small community of weavers local to the state. Eze is also influencing the creative arts curriculum in local schools to create traditional fashion. Almost overnight, the 4-year-old label Kai Collective saw a meteoric rise during the coronavirus-induced lockdown, thanks to the iconic Gaia dress, making its way to the cover of Elle's September issue. Her brand of inclusivity and community definitely seemed to be paying off, as the Gaia is now being worn by everyone, from your favorite influencers such as Temi Otedola and Ebony Davis, to YouTubers like Jackie Aina, Patricia Bright, and The Oddity, as well as many more beautiful women across the world. The man behind Orange Culture has been designing since the age of 10. He started Orange Culture in 2011 at Lagos Fashion and Design Week, and since then he's been hard at work, showcasing Orange Culture to the world. The label is more than a clothing line. It's billed as a movement that covers universal silhouettes with an African touch to a creative class, translating into a heady mixture of Nigerian-inspired print fabrics, color, and contemporary urban streetwear.
That very beautiful feature is from Kachi. Thank you very much. All right, just before we went on that feature break, we had Ijoma Agu, a stylist. Now she told us how to style dresses in very many different ways. Oh, I forgot to ask her about styling for the guys. Well, it's okay. Next, I have 2 designers in the studio. First of all, I'll start with, Okay, let me start with the lady, the pretty lady. Wow, I like what you're wearing. I hope you stand up later so we'll have a look at it as we continue the discussion.
Okay.
Judith Vengel. Judith, you're welcome.
Thank you so
much. Judith is the designer, the head designer of Align. Of Align. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, next to me, I have a fashion designer also and a wardrobe consultant. What's that? Daniels Couture?
CN Daniels Couture.
CN Daniels Couture. Daniels. Namdi Daniels, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So these are Abuja-based designers and they are doing very well in this town. She has styled many notable celebrities in Abuja, and you have your platforms online too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know he has styled several others too. I don't know if you watch the famous Halita. He's the designer for the program. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Namdi Daniel. So you guys are doing very well. Now I don't know if you get to watch Ijoma with me earlier. She talked about styling well. She's not a tailor. She doesn't sew.
She's an amazing stylist.
Yes, she did really well. I like the rap video thing that she did.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes, it's really
It's a different style. It's, I mean,
that's
I've never seen it
we are on this
before.
planet.
Yeah, it was just, and it just reminds me of the Word MCs. Where is she? You know, I think we should do something on where these guys are. Let's not know where they are. I know sure Word MC, all those was doing really well. I was have fun. I just liked
style
the
was really nice.
And the style was really nice, you know.
Crazy nice style.
All right, so now let's talk about what you do in relation to and what we can learn from what you do. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the African prints. Once upon a time, and if you wear the African designs, you are so old school. Just like when you are listening to radio those days, it was always the foreign music that we hear, or you need to have an accent. But today we patronize made in Nigeria. So tell us, really, are people actually patronizing? Are people really appreciating made in Nigeria made outfits, or are we just saying this for the cameras?
Well, I would say that after the COVID-19 thing, the lockdown, there was a new fashion order.
Okay.
Like I told you yesterday, it came so hard that it was difficult for people to travel, and it was difficult for a lot of people to be. It was difficult for people to travel. That's just it.
Okay.
So because it was difficult for people to travel, a lot of there was a boost in the made in Nigeria thing. which is now the new fashion order. It has taken over the African market. It has taken over the world, the fashion world. So if you're looking at African prints and what you have in the world at large, is now from Nigeria, from Africa to the rest of the world. Yeah, because everybody's looking. Yes, everybody's looking. Everybody's looking at the African prints. Everybody's looking. I mean, look at what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm able to do with this.
Talking about there's some celebrities abroad you see donning our prints.
Of course.
Oh, yes. Beyonce just
does.
Yes.
Loads of African print in it.
Exactly.
And that shows you how much work has been put into projecting the African print and African fashion in itself. However, COVID-19, we actually started pushing out loads of our work outside. Okay. So there's been steady order from the US, from UK. If you check videos of weddings and all of that, to see that it's mostly African designers who make these things for them. And it's a good thing, because before now, I remember how difficult it was some 10 years ago to get
it was so difficult penetrating the market. It was
crazy.
It was crazy.
How much more African print? People hate Africa. I'm like, pattern.
And there was this thing about, some people being used to known names. They don't want to patronize the Nigerian thing. They don't want to patronize, you should patronize your own.
Okay, but so, no, for what you guys have said, you guys are actually smiling to the bank.
Absolutely.
True. So now, just to throw a little light to what you just said, I remember those days when we were in school, back in secondary school. If you were doing bad in school, your parents would threaten you like, if you fail, I'll send you to that tailor to go and learn how to sew.
Exactly.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. It was like that.
Everybody felt fashion was for no good.
Yeah, it was for people who are not going nowhere.
My father told me that thing. No, let me tell you my story. Right after secondary school, when we wrote the WAEC, my dad was already saying, when you don't pass, that I'm going to put you in this salon to learn to hair making. And then on my mind is, I'll just imagine one salon where the mother will where the madam will make the girls stand up, put their hands up, or we ask them to go and wash plates. I was like, I need to do very well. All right, so let's talk about our what we do. Like I asked the guest earlier, when you design for people, how do you mix fabrics? How do you look at what you make? How do you look at patterns, styles, body size to make what you make for your clients?
Okay, designing has to do a lot with making something that actually resonate with the wearer or whoever that is, whoever you're making it for.
Okay.
Because you might make something that you feel, okay, this is trending.
Okay.
But the client is not comfortable with it.
Okay.
So while putting the trending part
I'm seeing some of your works there now. All right. Yes. So like this one was saying the black and white.
Yes. Okay, that's a flora. Okay, this is a kaftan. This is in vogue. Like it has taken over.
Okay, let's pause at this one now. Let's pause here and talk about this one that you have on.
Okay.
So tell us about this. It's a little different. There is so much activity upstairs.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it a little.
This dress, I actually named it Imada.
Imada.
Yeah. Imada is a story of a little girl that grew up, from the grass to grace, and is you could see the stars that came out. At some point they were like thorns. Okay, so in spite of all the struggle, in spite of all the pains, in spite of whatever she went through, she was able to rise to become a star. So those thorns that you see actually also represent stardom.
Yeah. All right. Did a client actually ask for that, or you created that yourself?
I created it myself, and it turned out that we're able to sell about 10 pieces. Yes, from just that. Someone saw it and was like, "I love this. I want something like this for my wedding." So we're able to have a bridal trend with that style.
All right, Namdi, let's talk about your designs now. I think your designs will come up in a bit. Oh, good. I think we should pause here. This is I like this agbada thing. Tell us.
Okay.
What that lady is wearing is very different from the regular agbada we know. Tell us about that.
That's us breaking away from the norm. So our style and our brand is known for doing contemporary fashion. So what we did here is, we call her Jumpsuit Queen. That's my wife actually, and then she's a co-designer with me. So this jumpsuit was coined out of the fact that she loves to wear and make jumpsuits.
Okay.
And then we wanted something African in the jumpsuit. We had done a lot before now, and then we said, okay. She now came to me like, can we co-design a jumpsuit that will say Africa? And then we decided to do a better jumpsuit.
Wow.
And that.
Okay. You agree that that's different. The jumpsuit.
It's different. It's unique. I love the fact that she's there's this boldness, you know, that she comes with.
Okay.
The outfits, the expression, everything.
That was our bestseller for 2019.
Are you serious?
It's crazy.
No, the agbada itself, is it attached to?
It's attached to the jumpsuit. So unlike the
it's
three-piece that the guys
it's not like an accessory.
No, it's attached to the jumpsuit.
Together.
Yes,
Wow.
it's made together and all of that. So people wondered, like, how did you come about? How did you get this? How did you get the bag? But it took us years of working on jumpsuits to evolve to this point. So before now, people didn't know that we had been doing jumpsuits in different forms. We had done a lot of jumpsuits, and at one point, decided calling her Jumpsuit Queen.
Alright, so she has told us some inspiration to her designs.
Yes.
You called from a young lady. You talked many things about
because
the style and
for
everything.
each and every outfit I make, there's a story behind it. I don't just create outfits.
Do you have stories behind your outfit?
Oh, there are lots of stories behind most of our outfits. But again, what we now do is, because we do a lot of bespoke clothing, we look at the client, we listen to him, let him tell us what his needs are, and then sometimes we try to draw out things that are actually out there that are problems that they didn't know. And then we look at it like, okay, this really makes sense. So that has led us to do a whole lot of other designs that came out and became like top designs over time. So we draw inspiration from nature and the client.
From nature and the client. Okay, that's very good. I think it's time for us to go on a quick break. I don't know if we're ready for that break. So let's actually take a quick break. Right after we get back from the break, we'll talk a little more. But before that, I think we have a message here. Oh, okay, good. We have a message here. I love your designers. Your designers. Okay, I think they mean you. Yeah, you designers. And you didn't put your name. Yes, please. When you send in these messages, write your name and where you're writing from. When I say I love the designers, can I see the ladies' outfits? Yes, I know everybody wants to see your outfits. I think this is, can we have you stand up and let's see exactly what you're wearing?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Wow, okay, all right. That's it. You made this yourself, right?
Yeah, I did.
But this is, these are English, these are not African prints, but made by Africans.
Made by Africans.
Africans, for Africans.
You made by Africans. I know you make corporate wears too.
You make a lot of corporate wears.
A lot of corporate wears for Africans. That's good. That's really nice. Okay, I should even show you guys mine. Mine is also made by Judith. Yeah, she designed this, you know.
Nice.
I have to go quickly. It's nice, right? Even with I know it's almost
really
looking
chic.
like. I know. All right, so I think we can take that break now. Right after the break, we'll continue with the rest of our discussion. Alright, if you're just joining us, this is the Nigerian Television Authority, and this show is the Medley Show, and I am with two fashion designers, and like you say, a wardrobe consultant. You tell me what wardrobe consultant is here. Okay. Alright, so let's even start with that now. As a wardrobe consultant. Okay. Lay understanding, I think it means for whatever I have in my wardrobe, you can tell me how to manage what I have in my wardrobe, or you help me to up my wardrobe. Tell me what. Okay,
so wardrobe consultant is actually a big kind of this thing on its own. Yes. So the whole fashion value chain is wide and big. So for what I did with Halita, for instance, I started off with wardrobe consulting. Okay. So they came, we discussed styles for each person. They sent me a brief on all the characters for the series. And then I had to look at them and then design a look for each person, and then that's where we started off with that entire wardrobe.
But you know you killed Matilda and her daughter.
I know.
I mean, just killed Tosha and Matilda.
I know. And then Kaza, don't leave Kaza. Kaza King.
Kaza,
so we have to look at their character and then make things that would fit their character. You know, Matilda is this strong Muslim woman, and then she has a thing about exposing her body. At the same time, she wants to be elegant. So we have to make sure that every piece we made for her said exactly that. A strong woman who's also well covered. And that's basically what we do as wardrobe consultants.
As wardrobe consultant, okay.
And the other part of it is where we now design the clothes.
All right, so tell us, apart from, do you sew yourself, or you are just the boss who gives the design?
I wish that was the case, but you know, when fashion is your thing, when it's in you, you're not in it because you want to be in it. You're in it because you want to make a difference. It's something that you've been doing over and over and over and over again, and it's for ages you're there. I've been into this for a decade now, and I'm looking forward to.
A decade?
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to. So, I mean, aside from the fact that I design professionally, I sew as well, and I love to create vintage pieces with stories behind it.
Okay.
Yes, I am looking forward to not just making something and sending it to the world, but it should make you feel confident and make you look beautiful in it. That's what I look forward to whenever I'm creating something. So I've had an opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'll call you a storyteller because you always tell stories you design. Well, no, do you guys agree that fashion is evolving, it's coming back? Once upon a time, our mothers used to wear this short era and buba.
Yeah, that's retro fashion.
Today, it's a retro fashion, right? Today, it's back as oleku.
And then different styles. In fact, I have orders for Kembe right now. And
for what?
Kembe is the pants that have this sagging kind of thing. Like Arabian baggies.
Yes.
Back in the days. And it's back. It's in vogue.
Yeah.
So the thing about fashion is, icons and celebrities, every time they do something, every person wants that thing. Well, if you see now, there's this trend about kaftans for men in Nigeria. Before now, it wasn't always like that.
No.
It was either suits and shirts.
Exactly, but kaftans now have come to replace suits. So wherever you go, you find suits, you find kaftans, as some people even call it. Is it suits?
African suits.
African suits, yes.
So,
yes.
So what we've done is,
senator suits.
Before
African
now,
suits.
in the industry, I have a name called Jacket King because of my suits. And what we've done is look at a way to bring our kaftans into that business casual kind of look. That's what I'm trying to do with what I look like now. My shirts, I can roll up my sleeves, wear slippers, and then still look like I still look very corporate at the same time.
So with the outfit you have now, you can have it as a corporate outfit. You can have it as
roll up my sleeve, put on my links, and then change my shoes, and it's business as usual.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I roll them up like this.
Yeah. So when you roll it up like this,
business casual.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of kaftans, and so African fashion is actually a lot more for men. It's actually a lot more relaxing. It's more comfortable than what the English outfit we used to wear before now is.
So I love the fact that most African men have bought into this, and they are so confident with it. They wear it wherever they go.
Yes.
Even when you find them abroad.
Yes. Their colors.
Yes.
Before now,
they're not into suits like
dark colors.
I
know they say dark colors are for men.
Now we wear pink. Trust me.
Yeah.
Pink, yellow, pink, purple, lilac. They're now more adventurous because already you know that African print comes in colors. It's very expressive.
Are we really making statements internationally?
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are.
On international runway shows, how do we do? How are we doing?
Okay, so the runway shows, if you notice, we're not that present. And you can't blame Nigerians designers so much about that, because the fashion shows we have here are not the same thing what they have abroad.
Okay.
Out there, they pay you to showcase. Here, you pay to showcase.
They pay you to showcase.
Yes, they pay to showcase, and then here you pay. And there are fashion buyers there. You have fashion buyers who come to these shows and then they buy.
They're ready to
and
buy.
Then they pay you. And
you have filmmakers who just go for a specific runway show and are looking out for a specific outfit for a scene they have already. They're looking out for it to purchase. But here is a different ball game. You could have designers,
fashion in Africa,
just designers in fashion
is growing.
Runway show.
It's not anywhere near that. We're all learners. Okay. That's the truth.
But we're still growing.
We're doing very well, no doubt. Yeah. But we're all learners in fashion industry in Nigeria, because what we have here as fashion is different from what it is. What we do here is more of tailoring. We do more of bespoke job for people. And then nobody wants to walk into your store and pay you what they'll pay our contemporaries in the UK for a suit.
And we're doing as well.
And then we're doing way better.
I met a guy in India, Uche John Jesus. I know he has a place in Festac.
Okay.
Yeah, he was making suits. Suits and all. He was doing it so well there. But he's relocated to Nigeria now. I don't know.
So, 50% of my clients are not with Nigerians who are in Abuja here. They are people with NGOs, people from international organizations who are here. And these guys are used to buying clothes from London and every place. But now this is more comfortable. They get to get their actual size and then they get what they want.
And excellence, perfection.
Yes, and then
it's one of the things that I noticed that in fact, most of us have achieved that already. And some are still working towards that.
It's a work in progress for everybody, but then again.
But it's one of the things that fashion designers need to pay attention to. Perfection,
like finishing.
Excellence, yes, finishing. Yeah, we have just few designers who are able to achieve that at the moment.
It comes with a lot of time, because on this job you need to learn every day.
Yes.
People like you look like people that will make us break our bank to buy your outfit.
That's the thing. So what we do is more of affordable luxury.
Yeah.
So we give you clothes, but we make sure that it doesn't break your bank.
Exactly.
Are you sure?
I'm serious.
So we're sure. But more like for the numbers. For me, we're more for the numbers. We have a structure where we can do 100 kaftan in a week. And to do that, we need to drop the price so that we even out.
All right, so you know what? We'll take our last break now. When we get back from this break, you will tell us how the average, because I like speaking for those who cannot afford as much as many others. So I want you to give a word or two before, and that would, when we get back, we'll be running up the program. That was a short dress that the stylist Ijoma actually put together. I tried to call for it earlier, but I think it's a little appropriate for us to bring it back now, because we'll still use that to continue our discourse. So, Judith.
Yep.
He has told us earlier that fashion, we've agreed that fashion is coming back in the men's fashion. He explained that. What's that baggy thing? Kembe. What tribe is that?
That's Yoruba.
That's your Kembe. Okay. Yeah, so I know for the ladies' fashion, is any coming back? I know I've talked about the Oleku.
Of course.
So what other ladies' fashion is?
I give it up to Nigerian fashion designers, trust me. Because when you think this is it, the next minute they drop something else. It's not same as the guys. You have trending bubbles. You have, when I mean bubbles, something like what I'm wearing. You have a lot of trending bubbles. And then you have a lot of jumpsuits that are really very, the cold shoulder kind of jumpsuits. And then you have tops that are just cold shoulder. So for ladies, it's a little bit different from the guys. The guys could have something ongoing for maybe 6-7 months, but for ladies, that's the market. That's the market.
People are relentless.
The ladies are more daring.
Yes, because we're not restless. We're just very ambitious and we're we're daring. We're like this. We're just going for it.
I know there used to be this thing they say.
We like to explore.
Once upon a time, fashion was color blocking, where you wear 2 extreme colors.
4 or 5 extreme colors.
Exactly. So now you have the African prints that can go 4 or 5 different Ankara all together. It used to be just 2 patchwork. But currently you could have like 5, 6, 7 in a dress, one dress. Yes.
There's no
and the colors actually match. It's called mix match. I mean, it's mix and match.
Actually. So a lot of people have mixed it up and say, okay, fashion has to be restricted to this. No. Fashion is expressive. It's who you are.
Exactly.
All right, so I understand that the face mask feature is ready now. So while we're talking fashion, let's talk about fashion in the face mask. Well, when the whole COVID thing started, I actually decided to start making face masks too, and I'll just put a kind of rose here.
Face mask.
I try. Anyhow, but this is a feature put together by Chinere on fashions and face mask.
Because of the coronavirus pandemic, masks are now on everyone's face and fashion line. And as a result, face masks have increasingly become the new must-have fashion item. An accidental trend, one must say. Just like sunglasses and hats evolved as a result of sun protection to becoming a fashion accessory, the face mask has trod the same path. So, now that the world is required to wear a face covering while outdoors, people are finding creative ways to make it part of their outfits. We see people rocking matching masks, a fashion statement accompanying every outfit. Some even add a little bling here and there, and other condiments like feathers, lace, and other beauty accessories. As much as we enjoy this fashion trend, let's not forget the function the mask has to perform. It's not just about protecting oneself, but also protecting our loved ones and the loved ones of others. You may not see the same kind of trends we see in years past, but this is one piece of fabric that most people will need to wear now and until the end of the pandemic, and that's the face mask. Why not make it a total look?
Yeah, though our numbers are on the decline now, but the face mask has its own fashion. I know many people make different kind of, especially celebrities, when you check out their social media handles, they have different fashion statements to make with this face mask.
True.
Is it really a business for you designers?
Oh yes, face mask is actually a very big business.
So you guys are the one cashing in this.
So now the thing is this, for every opportunity they have, you must take advantage of it. So when the lockdown first came, for 4 weeks we were not doing anything.
We were not doing nothing. It was.
But before then, for me, we had created 200 pieces of face masks to share for our clients. Like, okay, if you need face mask, come pick up for free. And people came and picked up for free. But when we went into the lockdown, I realized that, there's nothing going on, and people need to survive. So we started making face masks. Before you knew it, became $1 million business.
And you made them fashionable in different styles.
So we evolved. Over time, we evolved. We've gotten to the point where we've done face masks that are actually very stressless. As in, there's no stress in it. It's stress-free. You just put it on. It's so easy to wear. It's comfortable, and then it has a 3-layer that ends.
Yes, I was just going to ask you. The face mask you guys make still has its soul protection.
Yeah, the filter, the 3-layer filter.
Like the one I have, the one I use is actually a strap. You put it over your face and then you strap it at the back. It has nothing to do with your ears. Your ears are free and they're comfortable. And then they have the 3 layers, so they are comfortable, very comfortable.
All right, so just before we gradually start running up the program, I'd like a last word from you for many of our viewers who are watching, who, maybe might not be able to spend so much. How can they still be fashionable without emptying their wallet in these difficult times?
Well, I'll advise for viewers who would want to patronize designers, that's correct?
Yes.
Okay, I would advise, it's very simple.
Okay.
You all you need to do is, there's every outfit for everybody.
Okay.
You don't have to break the bank, like you rightly said earlier on, to look good. All you need to do is
know your level
and go for it.
Buy a simple fabric.
Yes, and go for it.
So the good thing is there's a tailor for every standard, for every level.
You don't have to compare
where you
yourself
see
with someone.
as your base level is somebody's starting point. So you must understand which market is for you. There are people who would charge 100,000 for one outfit, and then people who charge 10 for the same outfit. So you must understand which is your level, and then what you want.
Yeah, but you have to be confident in whatever you want.
The point is, be comfortable in your own skin.
Don't compare yourself with someone else, because
if you don't love yourself, no matter what they put on you, you won't look good on it. You need to first love yourself.
Appreciate you. And even for designers, I always tell designers the same thing. It's, you have to first of all appreciate your designs. When I first started out, it was like that for me. I would go on the internet and I would look at people and I'm like, oh my God, Judith, you're just nowhere, you know. But I started believing in my stories, because I knew that I was not designing for these people. There are designers. I'm a designer as well.
Okay, so you know your market. So
that's it.
Know your market. Know where to buy from.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's tailor. There's a tailor for everybody.
There's a tailor.
All right, there's a tailor from everybody. It may be Abdullahi behind your house. It may be CN Daniel's Couture.
And then one more word. Can they please
not it can be. It is a line.
Stop giving styles that you know that they can achieve to them for peanuts. Come on.
Yes, it's crazy. It's amazing.
There are many things crazy, many things amazing. Just know your budget, try to work within it, and whatever you have in your wardrobe, wear it and wear it confidently.
Yes.
Like these days, we see that they mix and match with the English, and just it's also cool. So just look at. You can go to the Instagram and get some styles, some ideas on how to dress up yourself. Thank you very much, pretty lady Judith. Judith is
Align at Align Official on Instagram.
All right, and that's Judith, and that's CN.
Nami Daniels of CN Daniels Couture. All
right, so you can find them and get just go on the style and the pages and check out some styles. And my name is Cecile Egbele. It's been nice having you here to completing this 1 hour with us. Let's do this again next week, same station and same time.